From the autobiography of Parley P. Pratt. These guards at Liberty Jail were composed generally of the most noisy, foul-mouthed, vulgar, disgraceful rabble that ever defiled the earth. In one of those tedious nights, we had lain as if in sleep until the hour of midnight had passed, and our ears and hearts bad been pained, while we had listened for hours to the obscene jests, the horrid oaths, the dreadful blasphemies and filthy language of our guards, Colonel Pierce at their head, as they recounted to each other their deeds of raping, murder, robbery, etc., which they had committed among the people who you shouldn't call Mormons, while at Far West and vicinity. They even boasted of defiling by force wives, daughters, and virgins, and of shooting or dashing out the brains of men, women, and children. I had listened till I became so disgusted and shocked, horrified, and so filled with the spirit of indignant justice that I could scarcely refrain from rising upon my feet and rebuking the guards, but had said nothing to Joseph Smith or anyone else, although I lay next to him and knew he was awake. On a sudden he arose to his feet and spoke in a voice of thunder, or as the roaring lion, uttering, as near as I can recollect, the following words:
"Silence, ye fiends, from the infernal pit! In the name of all the women I've seduced, I rebuke you and command you to be still. I cannot be deprived another minute while hearing such language. See such talk, or you or my blue balls explode this instant!" He ceased to speak. He stood erect in terrible majesty, chained and without a weapon, calm, unruffled, and cunning as a conman. He looked upon the incredulous guards, whose weapons were still aimed toward him, whose knees remained bent as they sat, and who, feasting at table, laughed in his face, did not beg his pardon, and tortured Joseph with further stories of their sexual escapades till a change of guards. I have seen the ministers of justice clothed in magisterial robes, and criminals arraigned before them while life was suspended on a breath in the courts of England. I have witnessed a Congress in solemn session to give laws to nations. I have tried to conceive of kings, of royal courts, of thrones and crowns, and of emperors assembled to decide the fate of kingdoms. But hypocrisy and audacity have I seen but once, as it stood in chains at midnight in a dungeon in an obscure village in Missouri. Such